Hello there. If you want to practice SQL or SQL language without needing to install Oracle database, this video for you. Oracle Live SQL is a web-based app that provides a SQL editor with a built-in Oracle database. It is created and maintained by Oracle and allows you to write and run SQL statements easily without having to set up your own Oracle database. At the time of this demonstration, Oracle Live SQL runs Oracle Database version 19c Enterprise Edition. Before exploring its feature, we need to log into livesql. If you don't have an Oracle account, you can create a free one by clicking the Create Account button. I might not have logged out yet since using it the last time. Let's sign in again. If you see this system error message, just delete the cookies. It happened to me sometimes. Let me open the Developer Tools window. In Chrome, you can use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift-N-I. On the Application tab, locate the cookies node, then delete its content. Now let's try to refresh the browser and click the Sign In button again. Now that we already logged in the Live SQL, we can start practicing SQL statements. We need to show the app menu by clicking the app icon on the top left. Before I walk you through all of these items, take a quick look on these functions. Now let's get started. The worksheet is an editor where you can enter SQL statements such create or select statements. You can find the SQL script to practice in the description below. After the statement is executed, we can go to the Schema tab to check whether the table has been created or not. Clicking the project table, we will see its metadata, constraints, and related objects including triggers and indexes. We use the insert statements to add data into table project. To retrieve data, the select statement. We delete the project table by using the drop command. Don't forget the purge keyword to delete the table permanently. If we missed it, the project table would be moved to the recycle bin. The table has been deleted permanently, and we don't see it in the Schema tab anymore. We can run multiple SQL statements in one run. I copy the script. You can find it in the description under this video. After clicking the Run button, pay attention on the output. The statements have been executed in the order of their declaration. There are 4 tables created and we can see them in the Schema tab. And these tables are in a schema named as My Schema. My Schema is the default schema that contains objects we create. In addition to My Schema, Live SQL also allow users to access sample schemas. The users only have permission to retrieve data only. That means we don't have the privilege to create a new object or modify the objects in the sample schemas. Let's take a quick look in these schemas. In My Schema, we can create a new object with the graphical interface tool. We can see the list of objects to create when clicking the Create Database Object button. Although this is an intuitive way to create objects, I prefer to use SQL language for that. Live SQL provide a feature to generate SQL statements quickly that calls QuickSQL. This feature allows users to enter shorthand statements and generate SQL statements based on the shorthand so that we can copy the SQL statement to Worksheet to run. Before we try to create a shorthand statement, let's try a sample. Clicking the Samples button, to retrieve one. Now let's create a shorthand statement to create a table named as stakeholder. Clicking the Generate SQL button will produce the SQL statement. We can copy this output to Worksheet to execute the statement. Whenever we log into Live SQL, it creates a session and keep track session information that can be seen in the My Session tab. Sometimes we may also need to reset the session. Doing so will remove all the database objects from the MySchema schema. You can also review the information from previous sessions. If we have an existing SQL code in a script file, we can upload the script file to livesql to execute it. In the My Scripts tab, clicking the Upload Script button will bring up a dialog to select the file to upload. Instead of writing SQL statement directly in the worksheet editor, we can upload a script file. Live SQL provides this feature to allow users to upload a SQL script file and execute it. To upload a script file, click the Upload Script button. We need to fill out all the required field marked with the red asterisks. The script file I will upload will contain the SQL statements that you can find in the description below this video. After being uploaded, the SQL statements of the script is shown in the script area. We can edit or delete the statements before running them. I need to delete some drop statements at the end of the script. Otherwise, We won't see any objects created because the drop statements will delete all the objects created. We can check the created objects in the My Schema tab. We can see there are 4 tables created. Another interesting feature that livesql provides is the tutorial. If you are a master in the SQL language, you can guide other people to learn it by creating a tutorial. Let's create a tutorial and name it as DDL tutorial. A tutorial has a set of modules containing a description and optional code that can be copied to the worksheet to execute. In order to be able to copy the code in a module, we need to surround the code in a pair of HTML tags, or code tags. Now that we have the first module created, we can test it by clicking the Run button. We can create as many modules as we can. Let's create one more module. last feature we will explore is Code Library, where we can find other well-designed tutorials and scripts created by other experts. This is very helpful to help you learn SQL language quickly. This is the end of this demonstration. Thank you for watching.